Hello everyone, this is Frederick once again here at Value Galactica, and today I'm presenting to you a topic on diversification, and the topic is why you should not diversify. Why you should not diversify is because diversification takes away from you, especially as a beginner investor, a beginner entrepreneur, or a beginner in whatever you're passionate about. So the first reason why you should not diversify is concentration. When you're concentrated on one project, one relationship, you may say, or one venture, you'll find that it is easy for you to pull through. Yes, when your concentration or rather focus is on one thing, it is easy for you to gain momentum, easy for you to gain perfection, and easy for you to see through whatever challenges you're having with much ease. Compare this with having 4 businesses or rather 4 ventures that you're trying to bring up. You'll find that it is very challenging, it is very draining, it is very time consuming, and when you're worn out, you'll not operate at your optimal or rather at your maximum potential input, or rather when you have maximal input in whatever you're doing, you get great output. And mostly in these things that we do, you find that input is equivalent to your output, because you don't want to be in a business where you have, let's say, a limited capital of even $100. If it's one business, yes, that will be very manageable, because $100 concentrated on one business, you are able, or rather you will be able to get the maximum output possible with that $100 on a single unit, or rather on a single investment. Compare it to having 4 investments where you have to divide the $100, and these businesses each in their very sense need $100, but because you have the $100 that is limited capital, you have to give each $25. And even say you're trying to go on a priority basis, you find that you're giving one business $30, another one $25, another one $20, another one $30. You'll find at the end of the day, you're trying to give a lifeline to these businesses, and you're just stringing them along, and what you'll have at the end of your period, or rather at the end of your $100, is just things that will just be there floating and looking at you, waiting for the next capital inflow. And look at this $100 as energy that you need to put into business. When you put money away, you put time away. Energy is the basic resource that you need for whatever growth. Put in mind, energy is a fundamental resource that you need in your businesses. Without energy, there is no essence of time, there is no essence of money. When you have concentration of energy in one business, it is easy for you to gain momentum, it is easy for the company to gain momentum, it's easy for the brand that you're trying to build to gain momentum. And this is a good thing for you now and into the future. So try to save yourself against wasting your energy being concentrated on different things. Rather, just be in one thing, perfect it, brush over it, face it through, push yourself through, and you love it. Number 2, the reason why you should not diversify is gaining competitive advantage. You are in your nascent stages, you're trying just to bring something up, you'll gain competitive advantage within no time. Why? Because you're also able to go through the failures and the challenges that a new business endures, or rather goes through. And through these failures, you're able to learn quickly and learn fast. It is said, fail fast, but also fail forward. Or some other people say, fail fast and also fail cheap. You don't want to be failing and you having expensive failures. You don't want to burn your capital, you don't want to burn your energy, you don't want to burn or rather ruin your reputation while trying to build a business. So fail fast, fail forward, fail fast, fail cheap. In building a competitive advantage, your business stands to gain a lot because you have the mastery of whatever you're doing. You have the networks that you need. Compare yourself having to do like 4 businesses. Let's say you're trying maybe some venture in engineering, you're trying a venture in maybe hydrology, you're trying a venture in videography, and you're trying a venture in hospitality. You will be stretched within the limited time. Even give yourself a span of 3 months. You find within that short period of time, you're just stretching yourself thin. So it is important to be very careful about not diversifying, because you're trying to seek a competitive advantage by being concentrated on whatever you're doing. This concentration gives you that mastery that you need. You are able to pinpoint with maximal ease whatever challenges that you have, and through this optimization, or rather troubleshooting of the challenges that you get, you are able to network, you are able to get resources, you are able to get people who are resourceful in your industry. Why should you be diversified, especially at an early stage of your business, an early stage of your career? No, concentrate, focus, see yourself through. The compounding gains that you get by not diversifying are a very good thing, and that brings us to our third point, the compounding effects. When you do something consistently, you are concentrated in it, rather you're concentrated on it, you're very focused, you have built a reputation for yourself, you are innovative, you are creative, you'll find that the gains that you're making give you a compounding advantage. So put this compounding aspect on whatever efforts you're trying to put in your business. You'll find that you're giving yourself great mastery that is even seeing you into greater heights. So don't rush into diversification. Yes, diversification is a good tool, it's a good resource, but when should you diversify? In your life, at a later point, when your businesses have grown to almost maturity, or even maturity, and have credible sustenance. If you're keen enough to look at successful people, you'll find that they concentrated on one thing. This one thing had their full attention, and by so doing, they grew empires, and these empires were able to take on more advantages, more gaps in the market, more ideas and opportunities in the market. But because you're able to see through all this, and you have the time, you have the effort, you are very concentrated, you are able to weather through faster. Take it upon yourself to not be a person who wants to do many things at the start of whatever you build, because this really takes away from you, and you'll never see lift off of whatever you're trying to do, because this mentality is bad. I've done it before. I was trying to do 5, 6 businesses at the same time, and I was like, no, I can't let this business go, I can't let the other go. But what was I doing to myself? I was just stretching myself too thin. Be concentrated in one thing, and don't confuse this. At a point in life, you will try to understand which business best works for you. If you're at that point, that's okay, but take as minimal time as possible to figure out what works for you and concentrate on one thing. Don't drag yourself with 4 ventures at the same time, expecting them to grow into something, or rather into a big empire. No, you just need one. You're keen enough, just look around. These people who are successful have really grown one thing to their mastery, to their recognition. Even when you try to think of them, even when you hear of their name mentioned anywhere, one company comes to your mind. Be like these people. Wait till you build, have that competitive advantage, have that mastery, have that ruthless focus, have that authority in your domain, build that confidence, build that rapport that you need with systems, with banks, with governments if need be, that in whatever you're trying to pursue, in whatever you're trying to grow, you have less friction and you're flowing smoothly, and you really thank yourself for that. And with that said, thank you for your time. See you in the next episode.